guess we're gonna do the rooftop breakfast this morning. What a view. Muffins, croissants, all kinds of grains and cereals, eggs, sausage. It's back on the train this morning, and we're gonna go up near Circular Quay and probably catch a ferry across the harbor. Hey everybody, it's Mark the Lost Traveler. And we're ready to travel. I'm going to use my Rode Wireless Go today. Catch the train. We're going to leave the international airport, take the green line. There's where we were yesterday at Central Station. And then all the way over here to Circular Quay, near the Opera House. Well, if you ask most people, they say this area down here of the city is the heartbeat of Sydney, down here in Circular Quay. This is where you can catch all the ferries to go all around the city and around the harbor. And of course, the famous Sydney Opera House. Fred Hollows. We're going to take one of the Sydney ferries over to Milson's Point. That's the cruise ship port right there. Luckily there's no cruise ships today, or we wouldn't have this beautiful view of the Sydney Harbour Bridge as we make our way out to the harbor. And the Sydney Opera House as we leave the city behind us. There's definitely a lot of boat activity here in the harbor. And you got people doing the Sydney Harbour Bridge walk to the top of that. I'm not sure of the price. I think it's $250 up there. That's where we're going to head over there to Luna Park. Luna Park, and you get to walk right under the big mouth there. And under the big mouth we go. Well, unfortunately, the park is closed today because there's an event going on, VIPs only, and a large company. So this will be the only time we'll get to be over here, because I don't think it opens again till Friday. So instead of taking the ferry back across, we're going to walk across the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Not up top though, it's $250. Welcome to North Sydney, which is also the home of Luna Park, that unfortunately was closed. Well, if you need to use the toilet, you got to hit some buttons to get in. We're going to give it a go. Green means vacant. Touch and open the door. Door is open. Then we come in here and close the door.
Please press button to close and lock door.
Ooh, this thing talks to you. Now to get back out.
Your maximum use time is 10 minutes.
You get 10 minutes to use. It flushes, and out you come. That is crazy. All right, we're gonna head across the bridge. It's 1.7 kilometers. I think that's just under a mile and a half. If my calculations are right, I don't know. Someone will tell me. But you don't want to do this, or it's $3,300 penalty. And they do have security watching. And there's definitely a lot of people crossing the bridge today. How'd you like to live here? What a great view they have of the Sydney Harbour and the Opera House. And of course the city. Just boats, very active around this harbor. The Opera House is probably the most photographed building in the world. That is Fort Denison. It was built back in the 1800s to protect the harbor here. One good thing about this bridge, it's definitely a multitasker, if a bridge can be called that. Trains, buses, cars, and people use this bridge daily. And we are halfway there as we are at the peak of the bridge. As you see the Australian flag flying in the breeze. Got a church group coming across and runners. This bridge can be a crowded place. These people here are getting ready to do the Sydney Harbour Bridge walk. A couple down there just got married. Well, we have made it to the end of the bridge, and with all the stops and everything we did, it took about 30 minutes total, which is not bad. Met some nice people along the way that I talked to, which it seems like everybody in this city is friendly. That ends our journey across the bridge, so we're going to take the elevator down. That was a fun time crossing that bridge. Some great sights from up there. Definitely see a lot of joggers around here. These are some good stairs to go up and down on. Not in the mood right now, but sake bar and restaurant. This is a cool little spot I found coming down one of these back alleyways. The 1800 Tequila Bar. I don't know, this might have been an old jailhouse or something. Must get crazy here at night. Probably especially during a football game. Or a cricket match. Pick your poison. There's definitely a lot to drink here. A little taste of Germany here at the Munich bar. So they have some German music playing here in the background. You can mail your letters here. Just drop it off at the post office receptacle. Or post, or I'm not really sure what you call this. Box? I don't see too many of these in the United States. But here in Australia, I see a lot of these payphones. Just a lot of boat activity around the harbor here. So as you remember this morning, this is where we started. Came in from over there, walked across the bridge. Of course, no cruise ships here today, so we'll get a better view of the city. It's about 16, 17 degrees Celsius. It's not too busy down here, but I'm sure during the summertime that this place is really crowded, but there is a lot of action going on down here. And that is the Museum of Contemporary Art, Australia. A lot of eateries down there. A lot of really cool eateries I found down these small alleyways if you feel adventurous. It might be a little cold for a jet boat ride today. Just when you thought it might be a little cold to go jet boat riding, these brave souls, good luck. Actually, it's not bad out. Come out here to the Opera House Bar, look at the sights, the Sydney Bridge, and of course, we're down by the world famous Sydney Opera House. I guess we're gonna do some stair climbing. I'll see you at the top because I am not gonna film me trying to go up all these stairs, which aren't very many actually. If you can walk across the bridge almost a mile and a half, you can make up about 40 stairs. This is unbelievable to see in person. We're going to take a walk through the Royal Botanic Garden of Sydney. And this right here is Queen Elizabeth II's gate. I guess the Choo Choo Express is not working today. There's a carnivorous plant display today. And of course, this goes perfect with this sign right here that says, "Bite me." for those plants that can take a bite out of you. This tree is full, and there goes one, of these white cockatiels. Come out here, everybody's here feeding the birds. Some of these guys will actually jump on you. Look at this guy, he's feeding me. I'm feeding him, he's not feeding me. That was a good walk through the botanical gardens there. I suggest next time I should take the tram if you want to see everything in there, and bring cornbread with you to feed the cockatiels. That was pretty cool. That's what most people were feeding the birds with, so I suggest that one. This place is called the Gelatismo. Oh my God, look at all this. Yummy. Actually, it was a pretty good day out, even though it was overcast, and it was about like 15 to 16 Celsius, which was still pretty nice. A lot of people walking around, and did a lot today. And I think we're going to turn in for the evening. So on that note, traveler out.